EA Sports. It's in the game.
Trippin', this is easy, got them excited to meet me, I got diamonds, you got CZs, wake up, get to it and repeat, hey, I ain't hearing nothing hate to say, let us talk about it, my whole crew is about 100 deep, gotta walk around it, I kill it and then I walk away, with the chalk around it, I just get low key and watch them talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm no muddy, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like two. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got them excited to meet me. I got diamonds.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Prescott now on second down. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Second down, Prescott. This is intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. That'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. That is caught, and they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And past the 35, will be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 1st and 10, Taylor now. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
23-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a gain of 16 yards.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Touchdown! Noelle Cox. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look at them elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. Still going past the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. will take over at the 31-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Prescott now. It's caught left side by Cooks. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jake Ferguson from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
13-yard line.
It's like watching paint dry. What are you doing?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They go play action with Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Richardson. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That'll give him 8 that time. And he'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now Richardson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, it's Richardson. These guys running back out of the backfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, set.
On 1st down, Richardson rolling to his right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10. Back to the air with Richardson. He finds Taylor, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Richardson is going to keep it running right. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Let's go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. There, Richardson back to throw it. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Come on.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Richardson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. I like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you.
And how about that for just running out the clock? So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Yeah, this is going to be a Colts first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. Richardson off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here. Richardson going to change the play here.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Richardson now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now an audible here into something else. Richardson to throw off play action. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Now 2nd and 5.
32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Richardson on 3rd and short. That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Off play action. Richardson steps away. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Ouch. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way, like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal.
Viking 18. Go.
Touchdown, Colts. Josh Downs from 14 yards out. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Prescott. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 22-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So, boy, that's already the 3rd they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the 4th quarter. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over at that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to press go to quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Oh, that was never on target. It's no good. Line to the right, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. What a tough spot to miss a kick. Just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. Defense really kept him in check running the football in the first half. Maybe that'll be a spark for him here in half 2.
So 2 words come to mind for me. Resilient, because he has to keep bouncing back after some limiting runs. And how about relentless? Keep going, knowing that you may pop one, as he just did there.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. 65 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. That complete to Downs. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
70 Lions.
He's got the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line.
Roll, roll, roll.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. From the shotgun, Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
This pass left side to Downs. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. This is 3rd and goal.
18 Tiger, 18 Tiger.
Richardson. And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Now Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So here we go. The Colts will go for 2. Throwing now is Richardson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Damone Clark.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. But that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Dak. Ferguson. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
On the draw, it's Pollard. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's second down. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Pollard. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I'm like,
oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by